It was a normal day for me. The sun was shining, the grass was green, and James Charles was getting canceled for preying on minors. That was until I logged into Tubecraft. When I entered my house, something felt off. There were little hints that notified me that someone had been snooping around, such as the missing fences of my previously pristine cow pen, along with my unlit nether portal behind my house, seemingly activated when I logged on. The first thing I noticed was my apparent lack of an enchantment table. Naturally, I rushed through the house, but when I entered my attic, I realized my items were missing. Now, time for some context. For those of you who didn't watch my last two videos, about 3 months ago, I was invited to the Tubecraft SMP. Yay. And since then, I put together a team, built a house, and gained mass amounts of wealth. After wondering how that last part happened, here's a montage of me mining diamonds with a Fortune 2 pickaxe. Well, that's enough of that. The point is, 28 diamonds, 18 bookshelves, 13 mending books, 1 enchantment table, 4 stacks of sugarcane, 1 diamond helmet, and chest plate were all missing from my vast, highly organized storage system. Now, thankfully, I have a prefrontal cortex, and I could put together the fact that items don't just stand up and walk away, and portals don't just light themselves out of nowhere. So this means someone had robbed me, and I had to catch them. Now, the first thing to look for in a suspect was motive. Who on the server would gain from stealing an enchantment table, books, and armor? Perhaps a new player. Now, who was new to the server in need of gear? Let's think. Maybe Winky Talks? Winky had been a member of Season 1 and had a history with rule breaking and minor terrorism, of course.
Sorry, what just happened?
Winky was announced to join Season 2 on the 7th, but was away on personal business for the next few days. The issue was that the server was shut down from the 9th to the 16th, meaning that was the earliest day Winky could have come online. When I logged on the next day, I was robbed. Being a fresh spawn, with little to no items, wishing for a shortcut, it is possible that Winky looked for one of the easier bases to find. My base had been public in my video, since I assumed no one would stoop low enough to steal from a guy who simply wanted to build, but nonetheless, I was an easy target. Now, this was great and all, but I had no definitive proof that Winky was the player who had stolen from me, only theories. So after publicly announcing I was on to him, I had to find more leads. So I asked my friends if they knew anything about the situation, and that was when Chazzy Boy came forward and announced that one of his informants reportedly saw Winky in full diamond. This was perfect. My next move was to contact a different source, who I chose to keep anonymous for obvious reasons, and ask what he knew about the situation. He made me aware that Winky, quote, did get full diamond armor and tools really quickly, but refused to give answers to how he got them. When probed, he said that he had his own method to get stuff really quickly because he's been playing Minecraft for a while. He also had an enchantment table and the shelves needed, along with enough sugarcane to pollute a small village. This was it, in my opinion. How much more proof did I need? When I reported him to the server owner, he refused to take action because he needed to catch him in the act. But due to my stunt from earlier, where I did the equivalent of saying, hey, stop acting suspicious and let me catch you, that was never going to happen. Unfortunately, I had to put that on hold for the meantime, because I had a whole new issue to deal with. You see, Mr. Pug, a member of my team, was not happy with the way I was treating Winky with suspicion, and the ensuing argument went something like this. How is this Winky's fault? Did you not see the screenshots I posted? No? Then there's your proof. Well, if he stole the diamonds, why would he be wearing an iron helmet? Okay, well, you guys can believe what you want, but I'm a team with Winky, because you guys are going against him for something he didn't do. Okay, do what you want. My thought process is purely logical. Pug did bring up a good point, though. Why would Winky be wearing an iron helmet when he had a diamond one? Unless, of course, he was trying to hide something. Pug did see him with an iron helmet the day after I told him I was investigating. Pug could believe what he wanted, but I was searching for answers. It was around this time when Ziggity Zag officially joined their team. Yes, your value to me as a person is in fact based on how many subscribers you have. And it was all downhill from there. This is where the situation devolved from a simple investigation into my team carefully tiptoeing around the server's internal politics. Apparently, while I was dealing with my team, Marnifty, screw it.
Marafty.
Really? Okay. The server owner made a deal with Winky, in which he would give me 28 diamonds that he totally didn't steal, and in return, I had to be chill. Well, that went over about as well as you'd expect. I saw exactly what this was. All 14 of my brain cells were telling me that this was a simple attempt to let off suspicion, while getting to keep all the other items he stole. Naturally, I was not having this, and told him that my bookshelves, enchantment table, and sugarcane were all important to me. And in return, he called me unreasonable and kicked me out the group chat, even though I didn't even mention the armor and mending books. The next day, he brought back my diamonds, +2 because he is such a great person, and went on his way. What followed was a series of confusing and convoluted events in which Specs joined our team, gave us elytras and spare gear, then left and tried to fight us. Then Marfly joined our team and tried to lure us in what we can only assume was a trap, and left. I don't know. Within all this chaos, Winky was actually banned for accidentally admitting to breaking Rule 5, making maps with my paper, might I add, to find other players. And Rule 2, stealing more than 1/5 of what I presume were my items. Marfly didn't go into specific detail, but in a decision I completely disagree with, he was unbanned via popular vote. And that's where we are now. He still owes me my bookshelves, enchantment table, and sugarcane, and in return, I owe him squat. To be honest, while begging to be unbanned, I think he actually put it best. Justice for Winky. Anyway, that's the end of this violation of the Geneva Convention. Some smaller details were played up a little bit for laughs, and in the end, this was just a game. But either way, tell me in the comments, do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Or do you think that I'm an idiot and you figured it out? Please like and subscribe, or I'll start unironically calling myself an influencer. I'm bad at video games, and you've been tricked into watching like 10 minutes of me complaining.